The battle begins serendipitously. A lot of what we'll see happening happens essentially without any major, serious Supreme Command decisions being made.
We're here at Gettysburg, sort of going through kind of a reenactment of the battle that took place.
We're basically visiting the different parts that were important in the battle and reenacting sort of the decisions we made and justifying those decisions.
We're kind of in conversation with each other about what the generals would have done.
And so we're just going from site to site throughout the battlefield, seeing what important events took place at various points and what decisions different generals and people made.
We have been fighting our butts off all day long. The question is, do we stop here or do we go there?
And so it gives you sort of a more complete picture of things, rather than just reading about theory behind war by these famous philosophers, to actually see what generals did on the ground in America's most famous conflict, I think is very beneficial.
Who says go it? Let's go up the hill. Let's take the hill. I think that's the majority. Rebel yell, let's go up the hill.
I didn't really know much about the Civil War to begin with, and I just learned a lot about how the terrain was really important in deciding the outcomes of the battles.
If you're General Ewell and you've got guys fighting over here and then guys fighting over here, how can you synchronize or coordinate those movements? Could you, when we were standing just over there, can you see what's going on over here?
I think that this is a really effective way to teach the Civil War because it really gets people involved, and we're all really passionate about the people that we're playing, and so it's nice to see the arguments play out.
So the problem is that they're on the other side of the Union Army from you, not that you're on the other side of the Union Army from them. Very good.
I'm always pleased when we do these staff rides that people come away understanding just how much more complex the battle was and just how much more difficult an exercise in command and leadership such an event as Gettysburg is.
I drove back the Union Army through Gettysburg. My troops once again probably believe that they're mostly invincible, besides for the ones that are dead, but that's the war.
Is General Lee seeing things clearly?
Offers a very valuable experience and a clear insight into the war itself. So I think it's a sort of a life-changing experience, I would say.
We got to learn so much about history from people who know a lot about it. It's completely different than just visiting or even just reading about it.
Bring the bass!
I would definitely do another staff ride like this.